guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to do a sort of small review and some swatches, which was requested of me by one of my subscribers. Her name is Chastity Lynn, and I hope I said that right. When I did my e.l.f. haul, she requested that I did swatches of my lipsticks that I got with that haul and also some of the eyeshadows. So I did take pictures of those and they will be at the end of the video, and I will do some, finger swatches during the review. I just figured that I review some of this stuff because I am enjoying it quite a bit. I did get some duds though that I didn't like very much in the haul, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about that too today. So I'll get started with that so I won't make the video too painfully long. I just wanted to let you guys know that YouTube finally lifted the time limit on my channel, which is good, but I still don't want to make like huge, very long videos because I don't think anybody would watch like a 30-minute video of me just rambling on, although I could make them. So let's get started. I'm going to actually start with the only eyeshadow that I did not swatch. The only reason I didn't swatch it for a picture is because I could not get a picture of these eyeshadows because they are very light in color, and that is the Eye Transformer. And they come in a little palette like this, and I really must say all of e.l.f. Studio products, I'm not going to do a review on those just because pretty much everybody knows how great their products are in the Studio lines, but the packaging is really phenomenal on these, and they are $3, so if you guys never tried the Studio line of e.l.f. products, please try it. I mean, you can't beat it. This is what they look like. They're very pretty light pastel color eyeshadows. What these were designed to do would be an opalescent light color eyeshadows to put over your regular eyeshadow to turn your eyeshadows sort of opalescent. I have not used these for that purpose yet. I've only worn them alone, and I do enjoy them quite a bit. I don't find that they have a lot of fallout. I don't find that they're very powdery. They are, however, not too pigmented, but I don't think they're meant to be very pigmented. As I said, they are meant to wear over other eyeshadows. I'm just going to swatch them on my fingers and hope that you can get the effect that they're supposed to give you. And when I wore these, it gave me a very nice, subtle, springy look. I really like the green. It's probably my favorite one. Like I said, it gave me a very nice, subtle look, which I usually tend to have, more dramatic eye makeup on in my videos, but sometimes I do like to go for a subtle look. And this definitely can give you that. I do believe that if you wear it over your regular eyeshadows, it will give you an opalescent effect. I haven't tried it yet, but if that's something you go for, then I definitely think this is a palette for you. The next one that I will do a review on and show you some swatches on my fingers are the Eyeshadow Duos that I got from my haul. Now these are normally $1 a piece. I got these buy one get one 50% off, so for $1.50 I got two phenomenal eyeshadow duos. Let me tell you, I was taken aback by how good these are. For $1, that's the regular price. I expected zero pigmentation. I expected to be very powdery and a lot of fallout, but I did not get a lot of fallout on these, and I got phenomenal pigmentation. This one's Butter Pecan, and I'll swatch them for you on my fingers now. You can see the pigmentation. And that's no primer. Now, how I wore these is I just wore these two colors together, the lighter color on the lid, and I worked the darker color into the crease and kind of just worked a little bit into the outer V area. And like I said, with the other palette, it's good for a really nice subtle look, but you can definitely pair these up with your other eyeshadows to get a more dramatic look if that's what you choose. What I really love about them is that they're creamy and blendable, and they don't have a lot of fallout, because I do not like eyeshadow fallout. Urban Decay is notorious for eyeshadow fallout, and they're really expensive, but e.l.f. is $1 and it doesn't have a lot of fallout, and I was like, oh my god, that's so amazing. Like, I can't say enough good things about these ones, the duos, the ones that I have at least. The other one I have is Mocha Swirl. Looks like that. And I'll swatch it on my fingers. Again, beautiful colors to pair just together. Just wear them alone or mix them up with your other eyeshadows or other duos if you have them. And like I said, very creamy, blendable, very little fallout. I would definitely buy more and try more colors in the future of these. The other eyeshadow I got was a quad called Day to Night. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now in case you guys are wondering. I do like this. I do have a couple gripes about this, however, I dropped the little sponge guy. You can see how small these are for such a really good, pretty eyeshadow quad, and I'm telling you, this is one of the prettiest eyeshadows in a group that I've ever had. I want to say palette, but it's kind of not a huge palette, but I would like more because I want this to last a while. I don't want to have to order these every couple of weeks or months or what have you. So that's the only thing I could really say bad about them, and that these eyeshadows right here are a tad bit more powdery and you get fallout with these particular ones. Other than that, they're beautiful colors. I'll swatch them for you on my fingers. First is this light one and this sort of purpley eggplant color right there. Pigments it. I mean, I can't say enough about... Oh my god, I just turned into an alien. I can't say enough about how pigmented these eyeshadows are for their price. And this one was $1 also. I don't know if I mentioned that. And the last two, the black and this taupey color right there. Very pretty sparkly taupey color, and the black is not too black, and I actually like that about this because some palettes I just don't like how black the black is, because sometimes it's nice just to have a nice charcoal color so it's not too dark. I would definitely be purchasing more of these in the future, and because it's such a small amount of shadow you get in this, I would probably be purchasing like, you know, 5 or 10 at a time because they are only $1. I think it's definitely worth it. The next thing I'll show you guys is I'll move on to something else, and not a requested item that I swatch or review, but just something I wanted to talk about. And that's this dud right here. And I call this a dud because there's just nothing that I liked about the all over color stick that I got. This is in Persimmons. Right off the bat, when I saw this, I just noticed the color is very ugly. I'm gonna say it's an ugly color. It's not pretty at all. It just doesn't look nice. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand for you. And that's rubbing it, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 times. And it, you know, it gives off an okay sheen like color, shiny, whatever you want to call it. It's very hard. And that's what I don't like about this. To work this stick, you have to give it hell, so to speak. And what this is meant to do is kind of work as a cream blush. I don't want to have to sit there on my face and be like, and just wash it on the back of your hand. You could do that and pick it up with your fingers and maybe apply it like that, but by the time you do that, there's hardly any color left. I would never purchase these again. And E.L.F. does offer an alternative to this. I believe in every single color they make of these, they have the all-over facial whip, is what I'm going to talk about next. I like all-over facial whips. I've tried them before. I have Spotlight in Lavender Petal, I think it's called, and I like them. I've used them as highlights before. This is in the same color Persimmons. When I did my haul video, I told you it was Pink Lemonade, but that's because I ordered Pink Lemonade, but I got sent Persimmons. I'll show you the cap. Let's see if we can focus. I didn't realize until... I'm an alien again. I did not realize until I was, you know, looking to shoot this video that they sent me Persimmons instead of Pink Lemonade. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to contact them and say, send me my Pink Lemonade, whatever, because I like this color. And now I'm swatching this out a tiny amount on the back of my hand right next to the all-over color stick, and you can see how much more pigmented the facial whip is in comparison to the all-over color stick, and there's really no effort with the facial whip. You just put a small dab on the back of your hand, you know, give it a tiny rub, and then you can get some on your fingers and then apply it as a cream blush. It won't make your foundation and concealer budge like the all-over color stick will, and that is a really pretty color. So I definitely recommend facial whips versus the color stick. I'm going to talk about the Tinted Moisturizer that I got. I was pleasantly surprised with this Tinted Moisturizer. I expected to get maybe some watery, very little pigmented goop in a bottle that I wasn't going to like. I just wanted to try it. But what I got was fairly pigmented, nice, creamy moisturizer. And the only regret I have is that this bottle is not bigger, because I have a feeling now that it's very hot and humid out. Today we're actually having a very mild day, but last week it got up to 96 degrees and 70% humidity here. I'm going to be needing this more instead of wearing a full face of foundation. That's it right there. I mean, I don't have anything really bad to say about it at all. It's not sticky. It rubs in quite well into your face, and it does cover a little bit. It doesn't cover a lot, but it makes you feel natural, glowy, nice, and I really like it. I will definitely be purchasing more in the future. My color was ivory, by the way. I didn't tell you guys that. One more dud that I got in the haul was the Therapeutic conditioning balm. Very greasy. This is in blackberry cream. Very greasy. The smell is okay. It smells like, it doesn't smell like blackberries to me. It smells like, you know those candy necklaces we got as kids? I'm going to swatch it for you in the back of my hand. It does give off a little bit of color, a tiny bit. I don't even think the camera's going to pick that up. But, that smell kind of nauseates me. I don't like it. But what really puts me off on this is that it is so greasy. Now, I usually wear lip balm under all lipstick just to give me something to condition my lips with so it doesn't dry out. And if I wear this and then put lipstick over it, you know, I can't do it. There's no control. It's all greasy and goes everywhere. And then if I finally get it on, the lipstick will bleed and it will just look like crap all day. Don't buy this. It was $1, but you know, buy chapstick. Chapstick works great. I think cherry chapstick is a classic that will never die, and it works great and it smells great and it's just good. Or Cherry Culture has their little balm that they send you free when you put an order in for them. That works great too. That's what I have on right now under my lipstick. Speaking of lipsticks, let me get on to the lipstick part of this haul, and I'll show you the lipsticks in their lipstick cases first. This one is Gypsy. I think this is a very beautiful berry color. I'm wearing it on my lips now. It's more of a luster. It doesn't have a ton of pigmentation, but it has enough to just give you a really nice, you know, berry color lip, I think. This one's called Captivating, and it's extremely creamy. It's a corally orange color, so pretty for summer months coming up. I was very surprised with how nice that color is. This one is called Nostalgic, and it's a very creamy nude. Again, it's extremely creamy. You'll see I had a little accident with that, and I'll get to that in a second. And this one's Fantasy, and it's a really nice brown color. Again, this is more of a luster type lipstick. It gives you just a hint of color. Not too much color though. It's definitely not too creamy, but it's nice, you know. They're very good lipsticks for $1. I'll have to say that. I like the packaging very much for $1. You know, it's sturdy, it's nice. I think it's attractive. The other thing I can say is that, as with Nostalgic, you see I had an accident with that. It's because it was so hot when I used this that I just went and it broke. Now I understand it was 96 degrees and humid when I used this, so I didn't expect too much, you know. I was a little ticked off. I was like, it broke and I just got this. But you can see that piece right there broke off and it landed here. That's why all that melty stuff is down there, and not only did that melty stuff get there, it got all inside my lipstick drawer of my containers where I hold my makeup. So my advice is, if you're going to be purchasing the $1 e.l.f. lipsticks, please be careful where you store them and how you use them on extremely hot summer days. And that is it, because other than that, I love these and I would purchase more in the future in different colors because they are pretty good. I don't have very, you know, much gripes about them except that they did melt. Lipsticks tend to melt in the summer if they don't get stored properly, and I just have a fan in here. I don't have air conditioning in this room, so you know, it could be half blamed on me. So that was that haul. Like I said, I enjoyed the Studio line products. Everything I got from there was pretty good. The blushes and the powder is a tiny bit powdery, but you know, I could deal with that. I tap off my brush. They're definitely very pigmented, which is a plus. I did just upload a Mary Kay haul and an Ulta haul. If you guys want to see swatches and reviews from any of that, just let me know. And thank you so much for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Yesterday I just topped off over 100 subscribers, which is something I never thought I would do. I know it's not a phenomenal amount of subscribers, but to me it means the world. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye.